In a fast-paced, ever-changing world, time is of the essence, and mastering productivity can either make or break you. However, contrary to popular belief, productivity actually has less to do with time and more to do with your habits. You can get more done in a day than you think just by being intentional. In today's video, we're going to discuss 5 productivity habits that will change your life as an entrepreneur. Number 1. Change your mindset about productivity. There's this common belief that being productive means working 12-hour days without taking many breaks and working yourself to exhaustion. However, the time spent doing something does not equal actually being productive. You can spend your whole day doing work, but if you're not focusing on the tasks that matter, then what's the point? Let's say you're a writer and you just spent 8 hours of your day writing your book. However, in those 8 hours, you were actually responding to emails, looking over notes, rereading chapters, and cuddling your dog. But you only spent 1 hour actually writing, and all you got done was 3 paragraphs. Don't get me wrong, that's a win. That's progress, but it's not productive. Productivity isn't about the time you spend doing something. It's about what you do in the time that you have. If your objective is to write another chapter in 6 hours, then that is the task you should be focusing on, not responding to emails. It's safe to say that productivity does not depend on how much time you have, but on you and your actions. So, as we continue in this video, keep that in mind, time does not equal productivity. Instead, your actions plus time equals productivity. Number 2, do high-energy tasks earlier in the day. This really depends on when you have the most energy. Some people have lots of energy in the mornings, whereas others have more energy late at night. Whatever your case may be, do your high-energy tasks when you're at your highest capacity. There are some tasks that take a lot out of you. These can be creative objectives like writing, filming videos, creating art, or editing. Anything that causes you to expel a large amount of brain power or effort should be done when you have enough to give. Other tasks that don't require as much brain power or effort could be things like emails, meetings, or reviewing work. These things you want to do when you're starting to slow down. It doesn't require you to heavily rely on your creativity. The purpose of doing your work this way is so that you are optimizing your time and energy. By doing tasks when you have the energy for them, you are getting the most out of your time, which leads to productivity. Number 3, only work during your time block. Any motivated, determined entrepreneur can tell you that it's pretty easy to want to work more than 5 hours a day. When you have a dream, you'll want to do everything you can to get as much done as possible in order to reach your goals quicker. However, working too much without a break can cause burnout and isolation. There's nothing wrong with having ambitious goals for your business, but when they get in the way of your relationships and health, there can be a problem. On top of that, working yourself to exhaustion is not good for actual productivity. The best way to get work done for your business and have time for other areas of your life is to time block. Time blocking is simply blocking out a piece of time to dedicate to one objective. For instance, choosing to work on your business from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. or planning to exercise from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. Time blocking works so well because you don't have to think about it. All you need to do is block out 4 to 6 hours in your schedule every day to work on your business and then take action. In that case, Parkinson's law kicks in, and you'll find that you're getting more done in your time block than you thought. Again, productivity is more about your actions in a specific time frame than the amount of time itself. Number 4, stop watching so many business and productivity videos. One of the most unproductive things you can do in your entrepreneurial journey is watch business or productivity YouTube videos like this one. I'm not saying you shouldn't watch them at all, but when most of your time is being spent watching videos, it doesn't leave any room for actual work. We can get so caught up in watching business or productivity videos that make us feel like we're actually learning or being productive, but in reality, we haven't gotten anything done that will actually move our businesses forward. There's this common belief that we need to know everything about our business before we start, but that's simply not true. You don't need to know everything, you just need to know enough in order to get started, and you'll learn along the way. So, if you're watching this video and you haven't gotten anything useful done today for your business, I encourage you to turn this off, set a timer for 30 minutes, and go to town on one thing that will move the needle for you today. Number 5, choose 1 to 3 things you need to do to call today a success. Lastly, every day before you start your time block to work on your business, write down 1 to 3 things in order of importance that you want to get done, and work on each objective to the best of your ability until you're done or until you run out of time. It's okay if you don't get everything done. The point isn't to get everything done, the point is to get the most important thing done to the best of your ability. If you do that, I believe you can call your workday a success. Earl Nightingale said it best, a successful life is merely just a collection of successful days. Since you made it to the end of this video, I have a bonus for you. Number 6, spend time with God first thing in the morning. This isn't necessarily a habit, but more a lifestyle. Although it seems counterproductive, God deserves the first fruits of our day. I find that spending intentional time in the Bible and in His presence sets the atmosphere for the day. When you start your day off right, the rest of the day seems to go by much more smoothly. When we give the first minutes or hours of our days to God, He gives us the grace to take on the day and its challenges. Spending time with God is not something we just cross off the to-do list, but it's something we do out of worship, and it's the first win of the day, which leads to other productive wins later on. Moral of the story, productivity is a matter of action, not time. That's all for this video. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe so you never miss another one. I will see you later.